Special teams, it's been a cornerstone of Bill Belichick's coaching mentality for years. This year, though, it's taken a bit of a hit. I'm Alex Barth. He is Evan Lazar from Gillette Stadium. And Evan, we've seen it in the last couple of weeks, specifically on kickoff coverage. The Patriots just have not looked like the team we've seen under Belichick.
The former special teams coach, Bill Belichick, must be going nuts in the film room over some of the mistakes that they're making on the kickoff coverage. But I spoke to some of the key components of that kickoff coverage, Matthew Slater, Nate Ebner, and Brandon King, about the rule changes this year and how those have impacted the Patriots coverage units. And I think that they don't want to make up excuses, obviously, but I think that they're making a bigger impact, the changes of the rules, that is, than they're letting us believe or leading on, because there's a few different key changes. One being that you can't get a running start. You used to get a 5-yard head start as the kickoff coverage unit. Now there's no head start. And two, one of the things that King mentioned a lot was about the differences in the blocking down the field from the opposition. Now it's a completely different game. It kind of changes the spacing and the timing and all those types of things of the play. One stat for you, the Patriots right now are allowing 27 yards per return on kickoffs. That is the third worst in the NFL. Last year, they were only allowing 18 yards per kickoff return, which was the third best. So that's almost 10 yards of field position. That's a big deal.
And the rules are definitely a part of it, but at the same time, like you mentioned, this special teams core has been here for a while. Those guys, one, are up there in age, and two, they're missing one of the core. And Brandon Bolden, he's not here anymore.
Yeah.
How much of the rule changes are some of it, without a doubt.
Yeah.
But how much is the personnel factoring in, too?
Well, I think that what we're seeing is that personnel, Slater, King, Nate Ebner, those guys, they have repped so many times against one way of kickoff coverage, and now you change that whole thing for them, and those veteran players, you know how it is when you do something the same every single day, all year in and year out. Now you have to learn a whole new style, and I think that there's a learning curve that they're kind of going through right now, and I don't know if they're necessarily slower or losing a step or anything like that, but the NFL is trying to take the speed off of the play because it's such a dangerous play. They're trying to make it slower, and I think that they've succeeded.
For more special teams talk, Evan has an article up right now on CLNSmedia.com. And for more Patriots coverage, you can follow us on Twitter at PatriotsCLNS. From Gillette Stadium, he's Evan Lazar. I'm Alex Barth for CLNS Media.